Hey Bret, hope you're doing well today. So I've seen a bunch of your ads lately, and how would you like those ads? The ads you're currently running to help you bring in more customers without it costing you a dime. In fact, if you watch this video to the very end, I'm going to show you exactly how. As you can see on my screen, I have the homepage of the Kuru Footwear website, and let me just say before I continue that I'm actually a huge fan of what you guys are doing in the foot pain niche. And I have the homepage right here, and if there's one thing that I noticed right off the bat when I looked at the website is the foot pain niche is pretty big, where there are a bunch of foot pain problems, a bunch of different foot pain problems, from arthritis to back pain to bunions, plantar fasciitis, and the rest. And essentially, with your ads, the biggest thing that I noticed was you guys are broad targeting a whole lot, as opposed to making it more specific. From the ads that you guys have currently, like the ad copy running currently, to the landing page that you send potential customers to. And let me just pull one ad up here and then show you an example. So we have this one here, and the biggest thing here is, it says Kuru Footwear is on a mission to help eliminate foot pain. And from what we have on your website here already, you can see that foot pain, they come in different ways. So it could be arthritis, it could be plantar fasciitis, it could be fat pad, atrophy, and the rest of them. And essentially, writing one ad to speak to customers, different customers, really different customers, because it's basically it basically wouldn't be as effective as if you were taking the time to speak to customers in these different niches individually. So what I mean essentially is, if you had an ad that you are running specifically to target people with plantar fasciitis, it shouldn't say the same thing that an ad that you're running to speak to people with arthritis or back pain or bunions. It shouldn't say the same thing. Why? Because the way the symptoms and the problems, or the way plantar fasciitis affects a person with plantar fasciitis, is really different from the way back pain or bunions would affect someone with that kind of problem. I mean, for example, with plantar fasciitis, as you might already know, they typically have, one of the biggest problems they complain about is the stabbing foot pain, the stabbing pain that they feel every morning when they wake up, when they put their foot down every morning, or after a long period of rest and stuff like that. So with the other markets, it's not going to be the same thing. So it's not going to resonate. And that's why I say this is a very broad ad to be running to just people with different kinds of foot pain. And because of that, you won't be getting as much customers or as much conversion as you should be. Now, another thing that I noticed with your ads, both on the website and on Facebook, is there isn't enough proof. I believe you're running this to cold traffic, right? If you are, essentially, you just say you're on a mission to help eliminate foot pain, and you're saying, check out my shoe, because at the end of the day, it's more than just a shoe, it's a Kuru. That may work for a warm market, someone, a person who's already familiar with Kuru, right? But if you're running this to cold traffic, and I know you guys do a ton of cold traffic stuff, because I believe I've watched a video of you where you talked about Kuru being just online based. So it's just online. You guys don't carry it in store or in Foot Locker or whatever. It's just, you guys sell it just on the website, right? So essentially, if you're running this to cold traffic and you just say to them, because at the end of the day, it's not more than just a shoe. It's like there's no proof. There's no proof to back the claim up, and because of that, people can easily just dismiss it as just another ad that they're seeing on Facebook. As opposed to something like this, and I'll give you an example of one that I wrote for you guys. I'm going to send this to you as well, where first of all, what I did here was I call out the the kinds of people that typically complain about plantar fasciitis. I got this from extensive research that I did while putting together some copy for you guys, and I'll share all of that with you in a minute. And essentially, just say nurses, doctors, factory workers, what they have in common. These are people that work 10+ hour shifts on their job on average, and because of that, a lot of these people tend to develop plantar fasciitis. Now, I say as proof, this little scientific discovery has helped us develop a solution to relieve relentless, sharp shooting heel pain. Now, this I wrote to run for people with plantar fasciitis, because I know that anyone with plantar fasciitis, once they see this, they know that I'm talking, or the ad is talking to them, right? And then obviously this is gonna be the proof that they need. It's first of all, it's gonna spark curiosity, which is a huge thing when you're writing Facebook ads, especially any kind of ad that you want customers to click through to another page. You usually want to give them a reason to click. So when they see this, a little known scientific discovery, everyone, like naturally, human beings, we are always curious to know something. Then especially when someone has pain and you say to them a little known scientific discovery, they're like, okay, well, I need to click and find out exactly what that is. Maybe that could help me with to get rid of my pain. And essentially, when they click on this ad, it takes them to a dedicated landing page for just people with plantar fasciitis. And I also put together this sales page copy or landing page copy for you guys. I'm going to be sending all of this to you alongside the email as well. And essentially, I took the time to write a landing page copy specifically for plantar fasciitis sufferers, as opposed to what you had here with this ad, where it takes them to this landing page, which is fine, except if someone was just landing on here for the first time, again, cold traffic, and they just saw this, and all you said to them was what you have here. They don't know, you're not giving them any proof or any reason why Kuru footwear is good for them. Then it's going to be very easy for a huge chunk of the traffic you're running to this page to just bounce off. Except, like I said, it's one market. So I'm just going to close this here. You have this one as well. This one essentially had this guy in the video, talking about how he ran and his foot was, didn't feel any pain. And then the copy here says, perfect for walking, perfect walking shoes for that long work shift home. And again, very general. And it's not, to be honest with you, the copy is not very congruent with what you have in the video, because the guy is talking about running and then you're talking about long shifts here. So there's a bit of a problem with congruence. And then this ad takes them to this landing page that says the most comfortable shoes for nurses. So you went from talking about how this guy was running. So yeah, I mean, if you are running this ad to runners specifically, people who like to jog, or triathletes and stuff like that, then that would make sense. But then it takes them to a page that is just specifically written for the most comfortable shoes for nurses. While this page is pretty awesome, it's pretty awesome, I would say the best way to approach it is to the way that I did it here, where you're talking to people who generally spend a lot of time on their feet. So people in that category, essentially you can take them to one landing page, which is what I put together here for you. And another thing I did on this sales page is I go into detail about how Kuru developed their technology. And if you're wondering how I got the information, I actually found a podcast of you, very interesting podcast of you talking about how you developed Kuru. So I go into that, and I go into essentially how you guys came up with the technology, and then I looked for a bunch of scientific research to back up the claim that you guys made about fat pads and stuff like that. So that's essentially what I've done on this sales page, with a whole lot of benefits as to why someone who has never heard of plantar fasciitis landing on this sales page will be, will be able to read through it and then understand exactly why they need to buy from you guys. So essentially, that's what this page is for. And before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Omezika Mogwa. I'm a professional copywriter, and I love writing for innovative companies like Kuru. Again, like I said in the beginning, I'm a huge fan of what you guys are doing. I love the technology and everything behind what you stand for, essentially. And what I do is I help innovative companies like you get more customers purchasing their products without it costing you any money upfront. So if you'd like for us to work more together, where I can actually like I said, I'm going to give you this copy. I put it together for free for you guys, and it was written after I'd done a whole lot of research, understood the market properly. So I know definitely it's going to be something that you guys want to test, given that you're a just online, you guys just distribute online strictly. So I know you guys will be doing a lot of testing, so I want you can definitely take this and give this to your team and then have them run ads to it as well and all of that. And I'll definitely say for the rest of the problems we have under foot pain, like arthritis, back pain, you want to also do something similar like this. And then when you run ads to the arthritis market, you don't want people just landing on the homepage, like cold traffic especially. You don't want them just landing on the homepage. You definitely want them landing on a sales page that would essentially sell the Kuru technology to them, and essentially why the footbed technology can help them find relief with their problem. So if you'd love to speak with me more about getting my help doing more of this, feel free to. You're welcome to shoot me an email, and then we can definitely set up a time to talk, and I'll let you know, go more into detail about how I'd love to be able to help the Kuru brand. All right, so thank you. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.